Hey you guys, and welcome to baby number two's nursery. It is a hot mess right now, but I figured I'd film the before for you while this little monster tears it up even more. If you follow me over on Instagram, you've probably already seen me talk about all of this stuff a ton, but I know that not all of you follow me there, so I wanted to film a quick video too to give you the nursery kind of planning situation. So this room started out completely empty. Nothing on the floors, nothing on the walls, just a completely empty room. To give you a quick overview of it, so here it is standing at the door right here. And then when you walk in, we have this big 8-foot wall here, an 8-foot wall there. That wall or that door leads to the closet, which I'll show you in a minute. That space is about 4 or 5 feet, 4-ish feet. We have this giant window. This space over here is about 4 feet as well. That door goes to the Jack and Jill bathroom that connects to Lincoln's room. Lincoln is my first son. This little stinker right here. And then behind me is the door that I walked in on. So I personally hate the way this room is set up. Every single wall has something on it, which makes it extremely difficult to arrange furniture in, really. I mean, it makes it very hard. The only two walls that you can put larger furniture on are, can I see that please? Are, you know, these two walls right here, the two 8-foot walls, and they're so close together that it makes it quite difficult to make sure furniture doesn't overlap. So what I ended up doing was getting some masking tape, which is what's on the ground right here. We basically have 4 major furniture items that are going to go in this room. So we have a dresser, a crib, a rocker, and a bookcase or toy shelf type thing. So those are the 4 things that I knew were kind of like necessities for this room. Now my original plan was to take Lincoln's crib and pull it in here, and then Lincoln would transition into a big boy bed. But the more I thought about that, the more I realized he's not ready to transition to a big boy bed yet. He still sleeps in his crib perfectly fine. He shows no signs of trying to crawl out or wanting to go out, and I really don't want to disrupt his sleep unless, you know, I have to. I don't want to force him out of his crib. So what I ended up doing was finding a crib on Facebook Marketplace for very, very, very cheap. And this crib actually converts into a toddler bed. So the crib we have in Lincoln's room, which I will show you. So here's the Jack and Jill bathroom. And then here is Lincoln's room. So this crib is a convertible crib, which means it does convert into a toddler bed and a full-size bed. But we didn't buy the rails when we bought the crib, and now they don't make it anymore. So we're stuck with just a crib, which is, you know, is fine. So this is his crib. This is his dresser. I love this dresser. I want to get this same exact dresser for baby number 2. I know IKEA still has a very similar one. I think the finish of the wood is a bit different, but it's still white. They also have a gray one. So here's my plan is I'm going to move this crib, since it doesn't convert into a toddler bed, into baby number 2's room. That crib is going to go in here in Lincoln's room. When he's ready, we'll transition it to a toddler bed because it has the toddler rail with it. Lincoln, come on, Bubba. You're going to break something. Can I see that, please? Here's the closet, by the way. This closet is humongous, and it's jam-packed with old baby stuff. So this is all of Lincoln's old baby stuff. Oh my God, he's getting into everything. He's a typical 2-year-old, you guys. This crib is going in Lincoln's room, and then when he's ready, it'll convert into a toddler bed. Lincoln's white crib is going to go in here. And since I knew that crib was going to go in here from the start, I got masking tape and I pre-measured everything. So I measured the dresser, I measured the crib, I measured the rocker, and because the rocker is going to be pulled in here too. And I just wanted to see how I was going to fit things in this room because I knew it was going to be difficult with the wall space situation. So that's what the masking tape on the floor is all about. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll insert some screenshots because I did take pictures. I rearranged this every which way. I struggled with it. I talked about it a lot. I asked for advice. I mean, it was a big deal, you guys. Okay, I kicked Lincoln out so I could just film this really quickly without the distractions. So yeah, I've been slowly purchasing things. That's how I do it. I get excited. Also, it makes it seem like less when you buy a little bit, you know, every paycheck instead of everything all at once. So yeah, I'll probably need to put this together in Lincoln's room because I'll bet it'll be too wide to fit through the doors. But yeah, so that is where the crib is gonna go, although it's gonna be the white crib, not the gray crib. This is where the dresser is gonna go. I think I'm gonna keep the laundry basket and the diaper pail there. We'll see when the furniture gets in here. The bookcase is gonna go right here. I found one on Amazon that I really like. It's like a bookcase toy shelf all in one. And I measured it out according to the measurements online, and that's what that is there. And then the rocker is gonna go right here in this corner. So we'll have to find a new home for the trampoline. But the rocker and then the ottoman for the rocker will go right there. And that pretty much fills up the room. Standing back in the corner here, I mean, that pretty much fills up the room. There'll be a lot of empty space, but that's okay. It won't be cluttered or anything like that. So that is the state of this room right now. I have a couple of ideas for the wall. The bedding set we're gonna get for the crib is by Pottery Barn. It's a Mickey Mouse one. I don't love character themed nurseries, but this one's very neutral and I kind of, you know, I can tone it down a little bit. So I found some pictures on Etsy that I haven't ordered yet that are gonna go up above the crib right here. I have a shelf, which I ordered off of Target right there. That's gonna go above the dresser with those two shelves on like either side. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love doing this kind of stuff. I can't wait to start putting everything together. All the other random stuff you see is just things I've purchased for the nursery. We have the owlette there. There's some stroller stuff in that bag. And, you know, just like I said, kind of slowly collecting things. We have blackout curtains for the wall, the curtain rod, which is what Lincoln was playing with earlier. Okay guys, so it's been about a month since I last filmed and updated you on the nursery. So here's where we are so far. We have the crib all put in here. We have the dresser all built, which is so exciting. There is plenty of space right here. I was so worried about it, but there is plenty of space between when the drawer opens and the crib is there. My only issue now is so the crib is not centered. Let's see if I can get back far enough. The crib is not centered on that wall. So I'm curious when I hang photos if I should center the photos with the crib or center the photos with the wall. So I think I'm gonna put a poll on my Instagram. So if you guys follow me there, then you've already seen all of this, but to see what everybody thinks. So I think I'm gonna have the same issue over here with hanging stuff, whether I should center it with the dresser or center it with the wall. So I think this one I'm definitely gonna center with the dresser. I'm just more curious about this wall. So, but yeah, so progress is happening. We got some empty boxes over here, still an empty space where the recliner and the ottoman are gonna go, and we haven't got the bookcase yet. And we haven't hung the curtains, but we have the curtains. We got some picture frames hung. I asked on my Instagram whether you guys thought I should like center it with the crib or the wall. I was originally gonna do the wall, but I don't know. My husband said the crib looked better. You guys voted the crib, so we centered the pictures with the crib. We're still waiting on the pictures. They're getting sent from a different country. I ordered them on Etsy. I didn't realize they were being sent from a different country, so they'll be here in like a month. I also pulled a bunch of stuff out of the closet to try to get this more functional as well, because before it was just storage, literally just storage. So I tried to pull out, like, that's gonna go in our bedroom, you know, because it's the bassinet, and then that's gonna go downstairs. So with that, it like cleared out a lot of room in here. This swing's gonna go either downstairs in our living room or in our family room loft. I'm thinking our loft, but I'm not too sure. And the pack and play, I think I'm gonna set up in our guest room downstairs as well, just to have it down there in case we need it. So this stuff will all be moved out of here eventually, except for maybe the walker, not right away, but got a box of diapers from Costco. Just feeling good. Getting really organized here. The next big thing, and probably the last big thing, is the bookcase. I also can't recall in the last 2 minutes if I mentioned that we hung the camera monitor as well. So I think that looks really good. We covered the cord with like a little plastic cord cover and ran it all the way behind the crib. It's plugged in right here. We're gonna have to get an outlet cover so that he doesn't play with that, or so that my oldest doesn't play with that, because he loves doing that. And then I also got my tub of newborn and 0 to 3 month clothes and swaddles out, threw them in the laundry basket. They're washed because I washed them before I stored them, but I'm just going to wash them again just so they smell nice and they're nice and fluffy. And then once that's all done, I can put the clothes in the drawers, and I'm so excited for that. That's like my favorite part. But I do have some stuff in the drawers. I mean, I got burp cloths in here. I might rewash these. I'm not sure. But these don't like go on the baby's skin. They're just, you know, so, I mean, like I said, they were washed before I stored them, but I'm kind of considering washing those, but these aren't going to stay here. These are actually going to go on the hooks once we hang that, but got just some stuff in the drawers, and got some wipes in here.